Good afternoon, good morning, good evening, wherever you are. Welcome back to my channel. Something a bit different for this one. I have been negotiating all things portable toilet for a couple of years now, and quite frankly, I'm sick of it. I've narrowed it down to one in particular. Nature Calls, I think it's called. Trying to find the best affordable composting toilet setup. My poles just fell down. Anyway, as you can see, I've got my thermal blinds up because it's bloody boiling. And someone you've yet to meet is sat right behind me. You could possibly just see her there. Now that is Gucci, my pet chihuahua, and she's 14. Say hello, Gooch. Say hello. Hi. She's 14 years old, and she knows what the camera is, and you'll never get her to look at it ever. Anyway, there she is. That's my little Gucci. Quite possibly the smallest dog in the world. Right, old girl. Anyway, put her on a bed. She won't stay there, clearly. And she'll be wandering around behind me, I should imagine. So yeah, the Nature Calls composting toilet. If you're wondering why I'm in my Baywatch setup, well, it'll become clear. I've just finished filming the next video. So yeah, without any further ado, let's get into the review of the loo. Toodaloo. Something else exciting I wanted to tell you before I forget. Buy me a coffee. The link is in the description below. It means you can buy me a coffee. It'll more than likely go towards a box of Yorkshire tea bags, but you know, it's the thought, I guess. Yeah, so if you feel like donating to that and buying me a box of Yorkshire tea bags, the link is in the description of the video, and in exchange for that, if you want them, of course, I'll send you a couple of stickers for your van or your boat or your car or your laptop. 2 different designs, and they'll be available soon to buy. And I was just trying to think, I didn't want to go through PayPal and all that business, of a way of you being able to sort of donate to the channel in some way and getting something back. So that'll be my sort of sticker sales, as it were, taken care of through Buy Me a Coffee. And all you need to do is add a little note to your contribution. Yeah, just add your address details to the little note on Buy Me a Coffee, and I'll send you a couple of stickers as a huge thank you. Cheers. So yeah, watch this space. A complete off-grid compost toilet setup for less than 300 quid. Bags included, disposal unit included. I had a brainwave. I'm not going to give too much away about the disposal in this video. That'll be in the next but one. And it's ingenious, honestly, and really affordable. Great disposal thing. I've found an excellent way to avoid smells with the you know, the build-up, as it were, of the composting loo bags. I didn't really want to go down the road of having a bucket on board anywhere and throwing them in there until I could get rid of them. So, and the smell that goes with these things, I mean, you know, I don't want to touch on the subject, but it goes without saying, doesn't it? So yeah, I've come up with an ingenious way of disguising all of that, and it'll be in a video very soon. Yeah. Genius. So here we have it. This is the Blue Diamond Nature Calls composting toilet. Let's get it unboxed, shall we? Right, okay. It's the ecological waste solution. Eco-friendly, self-composting, portable loo. Made from recyclable plastic. Uses 0 water, 0 chemicals, 0 pollutants. It has a large 8 litre liquids and a 7.5 litre solids capacity. I hate that word, solids. Number 2s. Incredibly robust. 200 kilogram max seat weight capacity. Removable, sealable containers during transit. Okay, it's out of the box, and I've got to say, it's incredibly robust and quite big. Yeah, heavy duty, I've got to say, and it looks very well made indeed. So let's have a bit of a closer look, shall we? Okay, I intend to use this on my narrowboat, Little Winnie. But it really can be used anywhere you like. Van, boat, camping whilst using a pop-up tent, etc. On your own piece of land, inside a, I don't know, 6 foot by 4 foot shed. And we all know what that sort of setup costs. Anything from 1,500 to 2 grand. And it's basically a toilet in a shed. Well, it's easy enough for me to pick up and lug around. And I'm like 5 foot tall, 8.5 stone wringing wet. I'm just going to test it out now as a seat. Will it take my weight? No sweat. It's not moving, it doesn't feel unstable. I'm actually sat on the top of the loo seat. So yeah, 200 kilogram maximum weight it takes. I think I'm about 90 kilogram. So there we go. It fits in PEDs. It fits in the pet doorway of PED's side door. So that's pretty cool. Right, onto the toilet itself. So let's open the lid. And there we go. It's got the urinal thingy. And the number 2s thingy. I can't see a toilet seat, so I don't know how comfortable that's going to be. Yeah. So I'll let you know on that. There's 2 catches here. One there. On the other side, and that allows you to remove this entire thing. Ow. She says, yeah, there we go. Okay, so the whole thing comes off, and there it is. Ah, we've got one at the front as well. I missed that. Never mind. So the urinal and the number 2s bucket. I can see quite clearly there, that's the lid for that. Handy little lid there. Great little design that, you know. And there's your number 2s bucket. This is the shape and design of the urinal thingy. I don't even like that word either, urinal, you know. Number 1's in there. I wouldn't say that was easy to carry. There's no handle. So there's one downer. It's hardly the most discreet thing to go and empty, is it? Or easily portable, really. Whereas that, with its own lid, right, you know. And then you're left with this. And I've got to say, it looks super easy to clean. It all does. It really does. So of course, let's give the, there we go. That goes in there. That goes in there. And that goes in there. And you use it with this. So you tear one of these off. They are biodegradable composting bags. I'll leave a link in the description to the ones I use. And yeah, cheap as chips. So let's get one of these in there. And there we go. Personally, I would double bag. I would use 2 of these bags. Let's take the oh god, it's stuck. So yeah, let's put the entire seat back on again then. And see what we're looking at here. Okay, so let's have a look at this then, shall we? Now, secondary to the toilet seat, the missing toilet seat, I've got a problem. Now where's the bung? There should be a modesty bung that you can put on top and take off when you're ready to go to the toilet. Otherwise that is all, you know, open and exposed. Granted, you are going to put a scoop of peat or whatever substance you're going to use to break the stuff down with, but I still don't like the fact that that's open like that. I mean, you know, let's put it this way. I personally will not have more than one number 2 in there, simply because I can't have it. I couldn't do that. I'd have to tie it up and get rid and put a couple of fresh bags in. Do you know what I mean? So yeah, I can live without the modesty bung, but if you're gonna be having number 2s in there over a week or so, what's stopping the smell from escaping from the toilet? I just think a modesty bung would be the answer to that, you know? Especially if you're composting once every couple of weeks. So yeah, that's one of my only qualms on the subject. The urinal, the wee bit, looks all right. That looks okay. You just sit a little bit further forward to have a number 1, and then you sit a little bit further back to have a number 2. So yeah, let's test it out, shall we? Oh, I'm gonna have a seat. I'm gonna have a seat on my new throne. Right. Oh God. First impressions, I've literally, my whole bum is inside the hole. It's not the most comfortable, I've got to say. It's, yeah, it's going to take some getting used to, I think. Again, it would be nice if there was a nice little padded seat around the edge, but there's not, obviously. But no, that's all right. I wouldn't want to be on it for a lengthy amount of time. I can feel myself sliding into the toilet. So it's quite wide. So yeah. Let's have some feedback in the comments. What are you thinking so far? Does it appeal to you? As I say, this is going on the narrowboat because I wanted a better solution for that space. But yeah, I suppose it's going to do a job, you know. So yeah, there it is. So yeah, going back to the whole, you know, separate number 1s from number 2s. Obviously, on a day like this, I mean, it's boiling here in the UK today, and has been for the last few days, if I'm honest. Without a bung in there, you're open to the elements and flies and things like that, and that goes through me, the thought of that. So yeah, a bung would be good. People from Nature Calls Toilet Blue Diamond people, you know, a bung would be a great addition to this. And obviously, the great thing about this toilet, the composting toilet, is you've got separate containers. It's only when you mix number 1s with number 2s you get the most horrendous smell. And I think a lot of people can relate to that with the whole Thetford cassette thing. You know, and no amount of blue stuff has ever worked for me on that boat. Ever. And I'm really not that kind of person that enjoys traipsing over to the marina, you know, dumping units with my cassette thing on the back of a trolley. It's just not my bag. And this is a perfect discreet way of maintaining the waste yourself. It's a quick nip to the loo to offload your number ones, isn't it? Safer, cleaner, not harming anything. Or if you're on the travel, on the go, under a bush somewhere, you know. I think it's a cracking idea. And as I say, I've been considering this setup for 2 years now, and there's so many on the market, it's just mind-blowing. But if this does a job, and I've got to admit, it wasn't cheap. In actual fact, I had it as a birthday present, would you believe? Never did I ever think I would ever have a toilet for my birthday. But I did. So it didn't cost me a thing, really. But my God, I have put 2 years of stress into this subject. So I wanted to find something that was affordable. Now that is going to last you the rest of your life. It's solid. It really is a good bit of kit. It's took my weight. Even as a seat, it takes my weight. Any heavier, I can't vouch for that, you know, but I'm 8 stone 6. So if that helps anyone, it takes up to 200 kg. And it's got my vote, I'm telling you now. And I think it's really going to work well for me. And I'll keep you informed as you know, as and when I've used it. And like I say, in not the next, but the next video, you'll hear all about it. If I haven't fell down the hole. But yeah, it's a nice, clean, simple, easy to clean, affordable. Forgot that bit. They are £279. Now, yeah, that's a lot. But when you look at the rest that are on the market, they're £1,000 plus. Because they've got a little fan inside and a modesty bung. There you go. What are you paying the extra for? It's a toilet. And it looks smart. I mean, look at the grey on the grey, you know. It's a trendy looking bit of kit. If you can get a trendy toilet. And that's not going to look half bad in my narrowboat bathroom. Also, as I say, it fits in peds. It fits in there. And that's my diesel heater, and that's a pop-up table. It comfortably fits in that area there. And my van is no big van, you know. So if that fits in there, I hope that gives you some idea of the sizes. I've heard that they do fit in between the front passenger seats and the end of a rock and roller bed in a T5. So if that helps you as well, great. But please double check the sizes before you quote me on it. Anyway, I'll see you back at the van in a bit. Right, if you want one of these babies, check out my description. There's a link in there for you. I'm Amazon affiliated now, and if you buy one using my link, I get a little contribution from them to say thank you. And it all supports the channel, doesn't it, guys? You know, keeps me going, I guess. Makes it all a little bit more worthwhile. So yeah, if you want one of these, in the description below, use my little link. It'll take you straight to Amazon, to this actual toilet, and you can buy it from there. Groovy. One more thing I want to show you is I've bought a new addition to the van. Want to see it? It's my new flag for the festivals. So if you see that 16 foot up in the air, you know where to find me. So there it is. What do you make of it? What do you make of the Nature Calls composting toilet setup then? I think it's great. But yeah, on the whole, loved it. Absolutely fantastic. Obviously I haven't tried it out yet, but I will. And I'll let you know how it goes. And that will be in the video with regards to my disposal system idea, which is absolutely ingenious, I've got to say. I really do shock myself sometimes, you know, but I do sit and think long and hard about what I'm investing my money in these days. you get to that point in life, you're a bit more careful than you were when you were younger. And obviously if I can save people a few quid, I will. So yeah, the next video will be the reason why I'm dressed like this, and the following video to that will be the composting toilet disposal idea that I've got for all your shady bags of poop, you know, keeping down the smells and stuff that goes with it. You know, I'll go into it in that video. But yeah, I hope you've enjoyed this one. If you have, give us a like down there. You can subscribe down there, and yeah, buy me a coffee. That's also in the description. And I'll send you a couple of stickers. How's that? So that's it pretty much, guys. Thanks for watching. See you in the next one. Ta-ra for now.